Hey guys, this is Costello the third, and today I'm just gonna do some Q&A. So thanks to those who sent in some questions. I have trouble pronouncing some of these people's names, so I apologize if I mispronounce it. If I really have no idea how to pronounce your name, I'm just gonna say your initials then. So yeah, we're gonna start with the questions on the blog. So first we have an unknown user asking, what 3x3 do you think is the best except Xanchi for a 23-second solver? I'd just say try and find what works best for you, so just try and look at reviews and things like that and see which one you think would fit you best, because the cube that works for a really fast cuber is not necessarily going to work for you. But yeah, just try and see which one you think you would like the best and would fit your turning style the best. So, oh, I can't say this. Ashrit Mahish asks, how much candy did you get for Halloween? Um, uh, I got a decent amount, probably. I still have a lot left, but I've eaten a lot. So, probably not like an insane amount, but not like that little. So, like right in the middle, I'd say. Um, Artharv Goal asks, what 5x5 do you think is the best? I'd say it's easily the Sheng Shao right now. Yeah, just Sheng Shao. Go with that. Mod it. Um, Artharv Goal also asked, which lube do you prefer, Maru lube or Calvin's lube? I haven't really tried Calvin's lube, but I probably would prefer Maru lube over that because I use Maru lube so much just on a day-to-day basis just to make my cubes faster. So, oh, there goes my computer. So yeah, I like Maru lube better. Hehe asks, hello, how old are you? Hi, I am 15 years old. Okay. So, Arthur Goal also asks, I'm 21 to 24 seconds average. What key would you recommend me? I already said it on the first question. Yeah. So just find what works best for you. Alright, so now we're going to move to the YouTube comments. There's 20. You can see the whiteness of YouTube on my glasses right now. So, first is not a question. Samuel Perez asked great, which is also not a question. So the first question is from 4K1RO. He asked, what would be the #1 tip you could give to someone who averages 105 to drop his times to 55 seconds? This is about 4x4, by the way. So I'm guessing that you're going to be using Yao, because that's what most people use nowadays. And I just recommend that you try and work on transitions between steps, especially getting after you do your last 4 centers. That's a huge transition, and that's really you really have to work on that one a lot. So I'd recommend just working on transitions, like edges, like last 8 edges to 3x3 is pretty simple, and sometimes it can be tough to do first 2 centers. Transition into the first 3 dedges, but yeah, I just work on that one, working on dedges after first 2 centers, and then work on doing transition after last 4 centers. Those are the 2 big ones. How fast did you get down to sub 1, sub 50, sub 60 in your current speed? Or, what am I saying? I need to re-say this. Okay, so, how fast did you get down to sub 1, sub 50, and sub 40 and your current speed? To get to sub 1, I believe it took me around 6 months. But I didn't start solving 4x4 until about 3 months into my, when I started cubing, so probably 3 months, if you count just when I started solving 4x4. For sub 50, it took me, probably 8 months from when I started cubing, and sub 40, probably right around or just over a year. I'm pretty sure it's just over, but I'm not really sure because it was a while ago when I first got sub 40. And my current speed, it's taken me like two years. But yeah, so He also asked for his last question, how tight is your 4x4? And it's not very tight. My 4x4s are pretty loose. Most people would pop them if they started solving them. So yeah, they're not good for everyone. So I wouldn't recommend loose tensions necessarily, but yeah, that's just what I prefer. So Evil Potato 1216 asks, why don't you like 5x5? I'm just not very good at the event, and my 5x5 is not very good because I don't feel like modding it. So yeah. Tyler Leet asks, do you cube on the toilet? No. Let's just get out of that question. So Arian Taniwal asks, how many 3x3 solves did you do a day to get sub 15 averages? I'm not really sure. Probably, it's just a ballpark estimate. Probably, oops, okay, probably around 70 to 100. It's kind of tough for me to remember, but I don't think I did that many. I just practiced like a lot. I usually wouldn't just do one big average. I'd kind of do some smaller ones and then just like reset the whole session when I get a bad solve. That's still kind of what I do nowadays. So Cube Sub 1 asks, how, oh, my bad. Have you got the Weisu 4x4 yet? If so, do you like it better than your main? Well, I have gotten it. The Cubicle was nice enough to send it to me as a tester. And yeah, it's my main. I really like it. It's kind of tough to get it set up to like perfect tensions and stuff, but when you do, it's really awesome. So Xtown Cuber asks, what is your great-grandfather's name? I'm actually not sure. It's not another Kevin Costello, unlike my father and my grandfather. But yeah, usually people in my family just refer to him as Big Dad, I think at least. So yeah, I'm not sure. I have no idea. Aberrant Lamp asks, have you tried other methods? Yeah, actually at one point I was planning on doing a sub 20 with 20 methods video, and I got like 18. But I just didn't feel like editing, and trying to do the last two was tough. So, yeah, I really like Petrus and ZZ. Those are really fun. Those are probably my two other favorite, other than CFOP. I don't really like Rue. I'm just not very good at it, and yeah, but it can be fun. So, XDKIDD1 asks, what is your favorite cube ever made? It would usually be my main 4x4. So like a month ago, it was the Shengshao version 4, because that was my main. But now it's the Moyu Weisu, because I just love 4x4, so yeah, it's usually just going to be my main 4x4. Sub 20 Cuber asks, if you have a son, will you call him Kevin? Yeah, definitely. Callum Hales Jep, sorry. If goats are like mushrooms and I shoot a duck, am I scared of toasters? 9, because BJ. Okay. My Life is Riley asks, what is your second favorite event and your least favorite event? My second favorite would probably be 3x3 or 7x7. One of the two. Right now, probably 3x3, but I think if I started solving 7x7 a little more, yeah, it probably would become my second favorite. And my least favorite would probably be Clock. I can usually deal with like pyramiding if I have to, or square one, but I just really don't like Clock. Rami Spahi asks, is Rob Yao your dream dad? No. No. Ronza the Lone Vlogger asks, does you DJ? I think so. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I'll say yes. Okay, so I think that's all the questions. I believe there's none for Facebook. So yeah, thanks for submitting questions to those of you who did. And I'm not sure who's going to be next week yet, but I'm sure it'll be like an annotation somewhere. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and look forward to my last two Cubing World videos.